just got your new Epic kite. Now it's time to set it up. Remember, all the kites rigs the same. The Renegade and the Screamer and the Junior Pro have the same settings of rigging. Before rigging your kite, you want to make sure that you don't have any power lines, you don't have a lot of people on the beach, and also there's no any hurricanes coming. So when you're ready, make sure and look which way the direction the wind is coming from. And if you cannot reach it, just grab something in the air and throw if there's not a lot of wind. And you see the direction of the wind straight ahead. So then this is where you decide to open your kite and put the leading edge facing the wind. So you unfold your kite, open it up, and make sure that the leading edge is facing your wind. So you have the back of your wind, your back against the wind. Then you make sure that the deflate valve is locked in. So you push the valve in, put the strap around it, and there's also, with the deflate and inflate valve, you have some elastics that helps keep the valve not to open while the kite hits the water on strong impact, strong force. So you put the elastic around the deflating valve, and then you go to the inflating valve and you open the valve. Now you're ready to use your pump and pump the kite. So you bring the pump, you put the hose inside the inflating valve. Make sure you don't really push it hard in it. Then you take the ball to secure the kite to the pump. There's an attachment right there on the leading edge. You slide the fabric, put the ball in, slide it back up, and you start pumping. If you are a beginner, you don't want to pump the kite really hard. At least 8 psi will be perfect for the kite. If you don't have a gauge, use your hand and make sure that your fingers kind of dig in a little bit on the leading edge. Right now this is too soft, so you need a little bit harder than that. If you're an advanced rider, you want the kite to be pumped really hard. So if you don't have a gauge, you want to tap it with your fingers and make sure it's very hard. But if you have a gauge, perfect pressure for that is around 10.5, 11 psi for any kites from Epic. So, but that's only if you're a good rider and you don't crash your kite too much. Then once you're ready pumping, turn the kite around facing the wind, put it on the beach. Then you need something heavy to put on. So the best thing is sand. If you're on a rocky beach, use your board, but make sure the fins are facing up. Now it's time to set up your bar. I like setting up my bar behind the kite. You have two ways of setting up the bar. You can do it on the front of the kite or on the back of the kite. For me personally, I like the way I set it up on the back. I got used to it, and I think it's safer and you can see the lines if they are twisted or not. So you just go and start twisting the lines all the way until the end. Once you enrolled all the lines, you want to make sure that you put the bar upside down, and you want to be able to read wrong way on the bar, and you want to see the red on the right and the green on the left, because everything is upside down right now because you're rigging the kite behind the kite. So then you walk the lines between your legs. Usually the gray lines, I don't deal with that. All I'm concerned is the blue and red lines. So I just separate the lines, make sure that the blue goes on the left and the red goes on the right, because it's the wrong way. So then once everything is all set and the lines are properly set up, then I go to the bridles and make sure that everything is not tangled. The bridles are perfectly straight and ready to be attached on. As you can see, the lines are cook proofs. So right now we're going to take the red with the red. There's only one knot there, and we attach, make sure it's tight. Then we go to the gray line, which is the brake lines, and we open it, we put it, and you'll see there's two knots, the second knot and the first knot. The first knot is the best way to put it right now. The second knot, you use it only if you want to depower the kite. You don't want to pull the strap from the bar. So you just go here on the second knot and put it on the second knot if you want to depower the kite right there. But right now, the perfect setting without depower is the first knot. So you put it there, you're all set, and then you go on the other side and do the same thing. Same thing on the other side. You put the blue line with the blue line, make sure it's secure tight. Then you go to the gray line, which are the brake lines, and put it to the first knot, because the first knot is the perfect setting right now. So once you're ready, all set, ready to go, then you go and grab the bar. Once you have the bar, make sure you attach the leash in the safety kill switch, then put in chicken loop, and put the donkey stick inside. Then you grab the bar. Make sure that you don't read wrong way. If you read the wrong way, it's wrong. Turn it around so you have the left on your left and the green on your right. Then the best way to relaunch is to have someone help you. So this is the best way. You get someone to help you, and once everything's okay, launch the kite, and you're ready for an epic session. If you want to learn more about how to land a kite or relaunch a kite different ways, please check the videos on how to relaunch and land a kite. Once you're done with your epic session and you're ready to pack the kite, make sure that the valves are totally open before you pack the kite. So make sure you remove the plugs away from the valves, from the inflate and also from the deflate valve, so they don't get ruined when it's very hot, so they keep the same shape. The valve keeps the same shape. Then once everything's out, it's time to roll the kite and ready to pack everything for our next epic session.